think if INEC has mapped out the processes to be followed from one process to another and to another, and any of those processes is jumped, should that be enough to invalidate such results?
I'm not.
Reason for this is this, right? Most of the states, they're announcing results, but we can't get the results
In the portal.
so, and that should be the traditionally, according to the Electoral Act 2022 as amended, that should be the process,
Yes.
right?
You.
Why are they not following it? And should it be, I mean, you've mentioned, some have given examples, I mean, reasons, network, some have said we don't have password and whatever, some have said we've been instructed not to.
Yep.
Should this be enough to invalidate
So
such results?
probably yes. But I would leave the liberals or Shawmas and the Mondo Banis of this world, to give that interpretation, because I'm not a lawyer, So, but I think that should be. However, it is very rare. In fact, it has not happened in Nigeria where the results of the presidential elections are upturned by the judiciary. It has never happened. The closest we've come was the 1979 election, where famously we had some mathematical abracadabra where they said 2/3 was the number that it ought not to be. If you remember, that's how Shehu Shagari won. Technically, he should not have been declared winner, but the judiciary at the time did, and gave us some mathematical equation that didn't add up. Mathematics is supposed to add up, by the way.
Yeah.
Agree. Now, here's what I think. It's very tough to do that, because what that would mean is you could possibly open up the country to anarchy. Because if let's give this scenario now. President Buhari is the outgoing president. By May 29th, he ceases to be president. Let's, for a reason, say one of Peter Obi, Bola Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, or Rabiu Kwankwaso, one of them becomes president. And then 2-3 months after, the Supreme Court, when the matter must have gotten there, because obviously it will get there, now says, oh no, as a result of infractions here and there on the Electoral Act, this result cannot stand. Sheriff, can you imagine what the possibility would be? Let's say, for example, it's Peter Obi that won, and the Supreme Court now says, oh no, because of these infractions, you can't be president, we have to redo the elections. Do you know what's going to be the interpretation? Oh, you have refused to give the Igbo presidency for God knows how long. Now that we have managed to win it, you want to take it out of our hands. That's going to be it. If it's Atiku Abubakar or Rabiu Kwankwaso that wins, trust me, that will also be the same narrative that, oh, we have won this thing and now you want to take it away from. So I honestly think that sometimes when the judiciary makes some of their pronouncements, apart from the technicalities or the legalities of the case in front of them, there's also that part of trying to consider
The greater good.
So I don't know if eventually this could be a ground to upturn the results, but I think it's a big infraction, and like Festus Okoye said yesterday, the INEC is concerned about it.